In new situations, the first day of school, the first day on the job, the first date with a stranger, we all are a one-man army. We need to communicate to find out about the new people in our lives. We need to communicate to share who we are. About half of the world are titans of talk. New situations are stressful for them. However, it is in their DNA to communicate with the spoken word, which gives them a slight advantage in a talker's world. I am part of the other half of the world, a member of the League of Extraordinary Listeners. New situations are stressful for us. Communicating with the spoken word is not second nature. In larger group conversations, or when talkers are on a conversational roll, or during high-stakes conversations about sex, money, or vacations, listeners are at a severe disadvantage. For me, I am simply not fast enough to think about what is being shared and formulate meaningful response after meaningful response in time to keep up with the conversational flow. It feels like I'm riding a bicycle as fast as I can to try to merge onto an expressway jammed with cars flying by at 70 miles per hour. Collisions are inevitable. The cars are always going to win. They may not even notice the bump that leaves the biker bruised and broken on the side of the road. There is a profundity that comes from not being able to make oneself understood over and over and over again. So many times that I've lost count. It is a torture of thousands of millions of billions of tiny cuts to constantly be a one-man army that is profoundly unheard. What happens when being profoundly unheard is institutionalized in our lives? We shut down. We check out. We get passive aggressive. When the pain gets to be too much, we lash out. I am sure that Charles Atlas got tired at times. I'm sure he wanted to check out and stop trying. But he persisted, and listeners need to persist too. How can we break out of the cycle of being profoundly unheard? My first step was to take the balls of my latest fumbled conversational passes out of the Gift of Gab Stadium and bring them into my temple of contemplation so I can reflect on them and formulate a reply. Now is the time for caution for listeners. Now I give the same admonition that I gave to talkers earlier. With great power comes great responsibility. Due to their premeditated nature, written words are much more hurtful than spoken ones.